Hello everyone. I hope that you're all having a beautiful day. I'm excited today because we just got a ton of breaking news for the One Piece card game 7th set, 500 years into the future. This set is going to be releasing in Japan February 24th, and let's get into all the reveals, including the new manga rare. And starting off with, boom, the Boa Hancock super rare alternate art. Awesome artwork. And if you're wondering why we're starting off with this one first, then it's because it got the manga rare treatment. And honestly, I was a little surprised to see the Boa Hancock get the manga rare treatment, but I'm not upset about it, and I'm sure Cardex Board, TCG Battles, and Ruse Pokemon aren't either. Let me know in the comments below if you are also excited for the Boa Hancock manga rare. Moving on into the alternate art secret rares, we've got Sabo and Ace, the two brothers here, and I'm wondering if these two cards are going to play into the three brothers starter decks that we saw released a little bit ago, because there is a black yellow Luffy leader that's pretty good in that deck. So I'm wondering if these two cards are going to play into that deck. Let me know if you're excited for either of these cards. I think whether or not I'm going to play them or not, I need both of these artworks for my collection. I like that they're both done by the same artist, so it's almost like they're story cards together, the two holders of the Flame Fruits. Moving on into the alternate art leaders, we're starting off with the Foxy, and then we got the Rob Lucci, and last we've got the Vegapunk. And you might be noticing about these art styles, they're moving away again from the manga faces, so maybe they'll be alternating. Every couple sets they'll do the manga faces, and then maybe once they'll switch in these crew style photos, which I really like these artworks as well. The last time we saw this was in Kingdoms of Intrigue, the 4th set. Let me know, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the crew styles, or do you prefer the manga faces? I like them both, honestly. I just like seeing the variety. And personally, of these three artworks, I think my favorite is the Vegapunk. I like with all of the other Vegapunk personas behind him, but it is cool to see the Rob Lucci in the Zoan transformation as well. I hope we see Kaku as well in the Zoan transformation at some point. Next up, we've got three more alternate art leaders, this time the Monkey D Dragon with the whole revolutionary army behind him. And then we've got Bonnie and Kuma. I think this is going to be a highly sought after card. I love the Kuma smiling in the background. And lastly, we've got the Boa Hancock. So yes, Boa Hancock is getting a super rare alternate art, a manga rare alternate art, and an alternate art leader as well. So lots of love for Boa, but I'm sure not too many people are going to be upset about that. She's a popular character for a variety of reasons. Moving on into the SPs, and I gotta be honest, not my favorite choices for the SPs. I do like some of the artworks. Like, of these three, my favorite is the Isho and the Green Bull there eating together. I think that's a pretty funny picture of the two new recently added admirals. And then I think the Nami already had a nice alternate artwork, so I don't know if it needed another SP, but at least it is a fun picture for the SP. And the Eustace Kid, I'm not a fan of that one personally. But if you are, no hard feelings, let me know in the comments. I'm curious, because I'm always interested to hear when people have other opinions. The last of the three SPs, and these ones I like a little bit more. I like that we've got the Okiko and the Isho together as like a story card with all the other red scabbards, but I really like that Doflamingo acting as the king of Dressrosa there. And I'm just noticing, is he biting into like a lobster tail? That's a pretty awesome. Okay, I need that Doflamingo SP. That one's pretty sick. I'm not going to complain about that one, even though it already has an awesome alternate art from OP01. Moving into the regular alternate arts for the characters, we've got Jinbei, Trafalgar Law, and Sengoku for the color blue. I do like the Trafalgar Law and the Sengoku pairing. That's pretty fun. If you know, you know. But I'm really a big fan of that Jinbei. I think that's the first Jinbei alternate art we've seen in the regular sets. So very excited for that, and I'm sure Ruse Pokemon is as well. He's going to need to get that one, or maybe I'm going to need to pull that one for him in a 10 to add to his collection. Next up for the color red, we've got Monkey D Dragon, and I'm going to be honest, don't hate me, please. I don't know this film character. I thought I've seen almost all the films for the One Piece, but if you know this character, please let me know in the comments, and I'll have to check. Let me know if I should watch the movie. But my favorite of the movies that I have seen is the Baron Omatsuri in the Crescent Island. I highly recommend that one. Next up for the color green, we've got Bonnie and Basil Hawkins. I like in particular the Bonnie on this one, eating the pizza and even shoving the mutton. How do you like the taste of me mutton in your face there? That's a pretty fun one. I'm not as a big fan of the Basil Hawkins character, but that is a cool artwork for him. So if you are a fan of that character, let me know, and I bet you're probably going to be liking that artwork. Now for the color yellow, and I love how vibrant and colorful the yellow alternate artworks are. We also see that a lot with like the Big Mom characters, but now they get the Egghead characters as well, and it's even getting the first Frankie alternate art, so I'm excited about that. We've got Vegapunk on the right, and we've got Frankie on the left. I think both of these are very fun. Let me know if you are not super excited about these though, because they both have triggers, and I see the Frankie is a 2K, so a 2K with a trigger. It's probably going to be a good include into a deck. And next up for the color purple, gotta be honest, purple's not my favorite color. I don't really like the ramp style. Usually you're ramping up Dawn and then minusing the Dawn to get additional effects. So I'm not upset to see Foxy get the color purple, but if you are a fan of purple, let me know if you're excited to play the Foxy deck, or if you're just a big fan of Foxy, let me know if you're going to be starting to play purple just for that Foxy deck to mess with other people. And more purple, we've also got the Vinsmoke Sanji, and then for black, we've got the CP0 Stussy. So nice artworks for both of them. I like that we're getting more Straw Hats this set, and not just the regular designs, but kind of variant designs of them, if you will, like the Frankie with the Egghead outfit and the Sanji in the Vinsmoke gear. And so most importantly, everyone though, I hope that you all have a beautiful day. If you enjoyed the reveals, I'd love to hear in the comments which cards are you most excited for. Are you going to be trying to add that Boa Hancock manga rare to your collection? I know at least I'm going to be going for that Dofi SB. And if you haven't already, I'd really greatly appreciate it if you'd smash that like button, subscribe to the Manatee Nation, and have a fantastic, beautiful rest of your day. Peace out. Let's go!